his view of life, Donald Trump, is I pick you three guys to the Supreme Court and I own you. You have to rubber stamp me. And, Trump's seeing the Republican Party rubber stamping him. So he's shocked when suddenly Justice Roberts or Amy Coney Barrett are dissent with Trump. It throws him because he didn't see that coming. He thought we own the court. I own the Supreme Court because the court's verdict, a foolish one that which increased presidential powers just a year and a half ago.
Doug, a lot of this seems to be the change in the nature and the power of the presidency, because as I understand it, the founders saw the legislative branch, Congress, as being more potent. And yet Congress seems to have backed away and ceded more and more ground, more and more territory to this imperial presidency. And Trump is not hesitating to take advantage of this. And so many members of Congress have said anonymously that they are in physical fear for themselves and their families if they were to stand up to Trump. We've seen attacks of congressmen, other congressmen on the floor of Congress, but this too seems, here's that word again, unprecedented.
Yeah, I mean, you have to remember when Dwight Eisenhower was president, Ike, a Republican, moderate Republican president, had to deal with McCarthyism, had to deal with the nativist, anti-communist movement that was, the Red Scare of the 50s. But the Republican Party, which McCarthy was a senator of, from Wisconsin, they turned on Joe McCarthy, meaning when McCarthy dared to go after the army, you see the Republican Party shifting against McCarthy and Eisenhower, dispensing of him.
Hi, I'm Janice, and I am co-founder of Jews United for Democracy and Justice, as well as the America at a Crossroads weekly virtual town hall series. If you like this video, don't just watch. Head over to our website where you can subscribe for early access to new programs, see our upcoming schedules, and participate in our weekly live streams. You can also connect directly with our guests live on Zoom. Head over to JewsUnitedForDemocracy.org. Thanks for watching.
And then if you look at what happened to Nixon and Watergate, it's not just Woodward and Bernstein and the Washington Post story or Follow the Money, all important. The Nixon tapes are important. But the big smoking gun, the big moment really was when the Republicans like Barry Goldwater, a conservative, they came to Nixon said, "You lied to us to our face. We're done with you." Meaning the Republican Party turned against their own Republican president. We're not seeing that right now. We're seeing Trump control the GOP. Now, if it might be splintering on the budget here, we'll see how that goes. There is Lisa Murkowski, who's been brave, but by and large, what's given Trump this sort of lion's roar strength has been the fact that they're afraid of him in the Republican Party, and so he owns it. It's his party, and where everybody for a moment at January 6th, there was the Liz Cheneys in and they all kind of got knocked out. And Trump feels that he could do anything he wants. He owns the party. They better not defy him. And he's willing to openly defy the Supreme Court at this juncture because his view of life, Donald Trump, is I pick you three guys, or three, Amy Coney Barrett, a woman, but pick you three to the Supreme Court, and I own you. You have to rubber stamp me. And, Trump's seeing the Republican Party rubber stamping him. So he's shocked when suddenly Justice Roberts or Amy Coney Barrett are dissent with Trump. It throws him because he didn't see that coming. He thought we own the court. I own the Supreme Court because the court's verdict, a foolish one that which increased presidential powers just, a year and a half ago.
Next time we have, as you see on the screen, Andrew Weissman talking with Warren Olney. After that, David Axelrod with Madeline Brand. A big lineup of big hitters all through the summer. So you can come back here and we can keep up with us and with the doings and changes that are going on in Washington, D.C. and around the world. I'm Pat Morrison. We sure appreciate you joining us this evening.